万物には終わりがある。時間も例外ではない。
Alright, welcome back everybody. Ayo VC, how's it going, man? Right on time. Thanks so much for the 26 months, man. Appreciate it. Merry Christmas. Been grinding Santa Nemo. Noticed new features in FGO and Stereos as an animation update. Yeah, I think they gave us the 100 pull and the 100 roll in friend point gacha early. I don't think we were supposed to have it right now, but hey, thank God they gave it to us early, so that means I can spend Monday stream grinding some FGO friend point gacha, because I planned to do that last Gouda event, but ended up not having enough time to do that.
Abyss は世界の影だ。消えることはなく、そこにあり続ける。
AMS Knight, greetings from the mines. Hey Noise Maze over on YouTube, how's it going? Low-key forgot FGO's story is ending, at least part 2. We don't know if they're gonna go into like a potential FGO 2 or whatever, like an actual sequel game, or if this is all just bait to go into like a third major arc. Well, I'm assuming they'll let us know what they plan to do with FGO, with the New Year's stream. So I'm kind of curious to know what they got in store for us. Matter of fact, I'm brainstorming a quick little video in my head, just kind of laying out my thoughts on what I think FGO will do from this point forward. I want to get that video out before the New Year's stream, so I've only got a couple days to do it. I don't know when I'll record it. Maybe on Monday. Anyways, welcome back, everybody. Haven't been that lucky with CE drops.
どこへ行くのか。
pretty sure we're just gonna get part 2.5 or some shit. Yeah, probably. Just following trends and shit. Aniplex aren't that dumb to just end FGO right here and start developing a new game. FGO is such a I almost said money wasting machine, money making machine that not worth the time and money to replace it with a potential FGO 2. Yeah. Besides, if they how the fuck do I say this? If they haven't started working on FGO already, and they haven't already been working on that shit for at least, you know, God knows how many years, it's like, yeah, no, they can't just be like, oh yeah, we're just gonna start working on FGO 2 now, guys. Like they can't give us an announcement being like, oh yeah, FGO 2 is in the works now. Like, unless they've already worked on it for like at least like 2 years or something. And even then, it's like, well, you gotta give us something, like, actually tangible for us to chew on, right? I'm not saying they should drop FGO 2 right after FGO 1. But, yeah, like, I don't think they're gonna do that. They don't even have the resources to. Well, who are they gonna, like, if they do have an FGO 2 in the works, it's definitely not being worked on by Lazango. Lazango is way too small of a fucking studio. They don't have enough people. They can barely run FGO 1 as is. Like, what makes them think they've got what it takes to put out an FGO 2? Like, maybe they can do what Exedra did, where the original Magia record studio, I think it was F4 Samurai, I think it was, brought in another studio. I forget who the other studio was, to help them develop Exedra. So maybe they could do that. I mean, Exedra is managed by Aniplex too, I believe, right? So maybe they could take a leaf out of Exedra's book. And then maybe they'd be able to, maybe there's a chance that FGO 2 won't fucking completely suck dick. But yeah, no, it's like FGO still got plenty of milk in it that they can absolutely milk the shit out of. Not to mention, there's gonna be the drama. If they do decide to announce a new game, there's gonna be the drama, especially on the JP side, where people are gonna be like, well, like, what happens if we get a new game? Can we transfer our accounts over? And usually the answer is no. I've never seen a gacha allow its players to transfer all their data from the first game over to the second game. I have yet to fucking see that, and no company in their right mind would ever want to do that in the first place anyway. Because they'd be wasting so much money with that. So it's like, oh, FGO 2 is about to come out. Now that FGO 1 is done. It's like, well, shit. Then what about all the servants what about all the characters that people pulled and spent a lot of money for? What happens with them? It's like, oh, the first game's ending now. Go fuck yourself. Thanks for your money, bitch. They're like, oh, you know people are gonna be fucking pissed if they decide to pull some shit like that. So yeah, no, the likelihood of a new FGO 2 game coming out is, I'm not gonna say it's impossible, but it's quite unlikely. More likely, if if only slightly, is an announcement that, oh yeah, we've been working on this FGO 2 project for a while now, and here's a sneak peek of it or something like that. Like, that's the most likely thing that could happen if in the context of like a new FGO game. But more than likely, it's not gonna be that. It's just gonna be, oh yeah, 2.5 guys. Haha, bait and switch, y'all. Are there any gachas? Hey, Diana, welcome back, man. Excuse me. Are there any gachas that you stop playing to let them cook more content, or just do dailies and leave it at that? No. If I play a gacha, I will play it every day. I don't like, oh, there's nothing to do here, I'm just gonna fuck off and, you know, come back when there actually is content. It's like, no, there's content every day. The problem is, well, it's not even a problem technically. The thing is that content is is content that most gacha players don't you know, have fun doing, which is grinding. Whether it's just dailies or grinding gear for your characters or whatever. A lot. I don't want to say most, because that would sound generalizing. But a lot of gacha players out there, especially casual players, do not like to grind. I mean, we call it grind for a reason, because it's not exactly fun to do. At least, you know, to most people, it's not. No, but I'm not most people. I certainly ain't a casual. I would assume. So, no, I play my gachas every single fucking day, whether or not there's content to do. Because technically speaking, there's always content to do. If that shit refreshes every day, they're called your dailies. Do them. Ugh. Been playing more CZN. It's, well, gacha of all time, you'll say that. Grind is pretty boring. I think for CZN, it's at least slightly more interesting than most other games, but my biggest problem with that, as you might have heard me bitch about consistently over the past couple of weeks, is that as of right now, the grind is a bit much. Like, I don't mind the grind itself, it's just like they ask you to do like fucking four or more. If you don't win them, then you have to do even more. But like at least four fucking chaos clears a week. It's like, that's a little bit much. It's not like each run you can just be done with them in like 5 or 10 minutes or whatever. Like, each chaos run takes at least 15, 20, maybe even 30 minutes. It's like, shit, man, that's kind of a lot. Hey, TP Swiper, welcome back. FGO2, but you can't transfer. I mean, no gacha I've ever seen that's gotten a sequel allow you to transfer. GFL2 didn't do that. Or Enfield probably won't do that. I mean, not probably. It most likely won't do that. So it's like, what makes FGO? What makes anybody think that FGO is going to be any different? Hey, Shimazaki, welcome back. If my message didn't get through you, well, man, Shimazaki, you're fucking hella insecure about talking to my chat, bro. I'm gonna ask you to kindly knock that shit off. Like, if I wanted to ignore you, Shimazaki, I'll just ban you and be done with it. Like, don't make me get to that point, man. Maybe Nas will start working on Red Garden. Yeah, as if. He's waiting for Duskblood, the Duskbloods to come out, and he'll waste another year on that. Bet. Wouldn't be surprised if Sony / Aniplex wants a 3D open world gacha game from them like Genshin. There's a chance, yeah. Yeah, there's no way Sony doesn't see how popular Genshin's become. Though, that being said, if that's what they... No, wait a minute. No. I was thinking of Nintendo. My bad. Because I was about to mention how Genshin never came out on Nintendo on the Switch. Even though, you know, we had all these fucking trailers and a promo for that like years ago. But we know that fell through, and what is it? Genshin went over to Sony instead. So actually, no, yeah. So there's no way Sony doesn't know that. Yeah, Sony would love, maybe not kill, but they would love to have their own like gacha that's kind of like that kind of copies Genshin, you know. where it's like, you know, a stupidly popular 3D open world gacha, and instead of it being a third-party game, well, I say third-party, but instead of a game that, you know, is developed entirely externally, now they actually have a fucking stake in it too, because, you know, it's FGO. So yeah, ain't no way Sony doesn't know that. Yeah. The problem is that would they even give enough fucking development funds to Los Angeles or whatever other company that whatever other studio that they might hypothetically hire or, you know, bring into their team to work on something like that? And besides, you know, Concord was a thing. Corpos only care about your money. Don't gotta tell me twice. That's what I say. That's what I'm saying. That's what I've been saying to, like, the gacha community at large, because a lot of these gacha players pretend like these companies, these gacha devs are like their friends or some shit. Especially the fucking woo-oh rats. But the Hoyo-tards aren't, you know, innocent from that either. By no means. Ordeal Call is 2.5? Oh yeah, you're right. Sorry about that. Yeah, you're right. That's my bad. Haven't really been keeping up with OC, so slipped my mind. So like, I'm assuming they're just gonna go straight into the third arc then, not 2.5, a third arc. Senran Kagura, there was a Senran Kagura gacha. Or they ended one of their gacha games, and months or a year later they announced a sequel. Magia Record did the same thing. Magia Record EOS'd first on the Americans on the NA server, and then later the JP server. How many years ago was this? Like at least 2-3 years ago. And then about a year later or so, they announced Exedra, and so now we have Exedra. So yeah, that's not surprising. And EOSing a gacha, and then what is it? Putting out a sequel sometime later. Oh, you were talking about a message yours getting filtered? That does remind me to switch my YouTube chat over to live chat instead of fucking top chat for some reason. Okay, you weren't talking about that? Then my bad then. Hey, on me stuff. Welcome back. How's it going? Decently. This week has been pretty awful for my side job, unfortunately. Didn't make nearly as much money as I thought I would. So that's kind of weighing down on my mind quite a bit. To the point where now I'm reconsidering how much longer I want to be doing food delivery for if my income's gonna be that unpredictable.
どこから来てどこへ行くのか。
Where the hell is this? Oh, it's a fucking treasure chest. Like one of those treasure chest, discovery fucking quests or whatever. Wrong place.
アビスは世界の影だ。消えることはなく、そこにあり続ける。
Am I gonna keep the side job? I mean, I assume you're talking about my current side job. If I get a new job, then no. Like an actual, like, stable, like, either whether it be an office job or something like that. No. The current side gig I have, which is food delivery, that takes up a lot of time. It's not something I can just do on the side. Well, technically I can, but no. If I'm gonna have a full-time job, I'm just gonna work that. This food delivery thing was always gonna be a temporary thing for me anyway, so. Like I was going to eventually, what is it? I was eventually going to take the time to start looking for new jobs anyway, but like eventually, just recent development, or you know, looking at how much I earned this week, and it's just way lower than I expected it to be, and for literally no reason too, unless it's just a weird quirk with like the holidays maybe. Either way though, that's motivated me to start looking for a new job again, sooner. That's what I mean by that. Oh, this place is revealed now. Cool. Hey, yo, Marv, welcome to the stream, man. Or if you've been here before, welcome back. I love the last video. I appear the Tectone disses you do time to time. Oh, I'm assuming you tried to say that you like the disses I make on Tectone from time to time. If so, then yeah. So long as Dictone continues to try to maintain some kind of relevance in the gacha space, I too will continue to talk mad shit on his fucking trailer trash ass. Yeah, autocorrect. Yeah, I figured. But yeah, don't worry about it.
Abyss は世界の影だ。消えることはなく、そこにあり続ける。
Got Malin from Discounted Banner? Jesus. What a fucking luck sack. Says the dude who got a triple fucking S rank pull or a triple 5-star pull in CZN the other day on Christmas. Did you kill Charlie Kirk and did you fart on his face when he got headshot? No, I wasn't there, I don't think. But hey, you can go back to your dear leader Kim Saint Tontus Un and tell him that I told him to go fuck himself. Hey, student, welcome back. How many boxes have I farmed for a Christmas lottery? I don't even think 10. If you think I've been grinding FGO lottery like I used to in the past, no, I've retired from that. I'll do an FGO friend point pulling stream, I think on like Monday, I think. Hopefully the lottery's still going on then. I think it still will. I think we still have like 3 days left on the lottery. On the lotto event. So, yeah, I think I should be able to make some time on Monday, because I have Monday off from my side work, from my side job, so. But yeah, no, if you're asking, if you think, if you're asking me if I've been grinding gacha, not gacha, FGO lottery like I used to, hell no. I haven't grinded lottery like I used to in like the past 2.5 years. No time, no money. Because remember, grinding lottery that hard requires you to pay for Saint Quartz packs just to eat rapples to refresh stamina. I ain't got that many gold apples, bro. At least not as much as the people who fucking sit on literal hundreds of apples. So no, I haven't been grinding FGO lottery. Haven't for like the past 2.5 years even. Not gonna lie, CZN grind kinda sucks. Yeah, no, you're not wrong. Nah, you ain't wrong. Like at the moment, trying to grind for CZN is kind of ass. Like again, like I don't mind like the length of each of the chaos runs you gotta do, but forcing you to do like 4 or even more a week just to get the event like weekly shit done is kind of ass. Like, bruh. Like not even the Hoyo games make you fucking do that shit, man. Like the Hoyo games got weeklies, like all the Hoyo games got weeklies, but they don't take that fucking long, bruh. So what the fuck were they thinking? Fucking Korean devs and their fucking obsession with making everybody fucking grind for shit, I guess. Technically, that would be the Japanese, but so it's like, why the fuck did Smilegate think that making their event grind like that was gonna be a fucking good idea? I don't fucking know. They reduced it to 2. Are they going to do it, or did they already do it, or did they already implement that change? Because I still had to do like fucking 4 or 5 runs this week, maybe even 6. I don't really use the levitator much. God damn it. Pull for Burrito and FGO after and got her after like 500 Saint Quartz. Couldn't resist the Final Ascension artwork. I see. A true man of conviction you are. They did this update? Okay. Well, at least next week the grind will be a little bit easier then. God damn it. I gotta go over and fucking find this place. Hey student, I think I already said that, but hello again. Every time I drop a video, you know it's a guaranteed stream. Yeah, I usually try to stream especially after I drop a video. Nice little rat roasting on a on a Saturday morning, Saturday evening, Saturday night. Yep. Been having fun with Heaven Burns right after you took your FGO break, and another Eden. They just kind of chill. Nice. Let there be light. I can finally fucking see. Ah, shit, I didn't mean to fucking cancel it, you fucking game. Shit. Went into the fucking water. Huh, you can just keep jumping? Oh no, you only have what, only like four jumps. Still, that's pretty cool. They even bother giving you like 4 jumps at a time. Also, honestly, seeing how big Lahai Roy is as a region, it's like, oh yeah, I can kind of understand why Wu's file size is fucking huge now. Well, that and their, refusal to optimize anything. Killer combination, let me tell you. Oh no, you can infinitely jump. You just gotta. It just has a what is it? A cooldown timer. Okay, I guess that makes sense. Dismount. There's. Like a 50-50 loss? As in what? As in me, whether or not I'm gonna stream for that day? River Guitar Rock, that CZN is kind of playing like, playing 3 gachas at once. Is that true? I wouldn't go that far. And besides, if I want to nitpick that analogy a bit, technically, I would have to ask, what kinds of gachas are you talking about? But the average grind load that the game expects out of you, especially in like the first first month or so, before our last update with Serenial, yeah, definitely, it definitely feels like CCN's grind was noticeably higher, considerably higher even, than a lot of other gachas these days. Did you watch Kanata's graduation stream? No, I don't usually watch, I've kind of stopped watching a lot of, big corpo VTubers, especially the Japanese ones. Like I used to watch even a lot of the JP streams, even though I didn't understand them, because that's how much I, was into VTubers back then. But nah, these days I've I guess you could say I've kind of grown out of my corpo VTuber phase. If I'm gonna watch VTubers, I prefer watching people I actually understand, because I don't speak Japanese, obviously. Maybe I can pick up like bits and pieces here and there, but I'm nowhere near fluent, obviously. So the VTubers that I do keep up with are either indie or Western corpo, mainly Face Connect. But I do try to keep up with whatever's happening on a JP side still, at the very least. All right, have a good one, Thesia. Enjoy your visual novels. Hey, Arkanavi. Great Glaive video as usual. Yeah, that'll be my last video on that. If the fucking rats wanna try to fucking clap back at me, which they will, because they're rats, and of course they'll do that. It's like whatever. I've said my piece already. Time to move on from this. Like whatever Glaive or whatever the fucking clown want to say in their own defense or whatever. Nothing they say will be adequate enough. Because how do you try to explain your way out of that one? It beats me. In some gachas where some characters limited like CZN play to prioritize limited, how do people handle it in Arknights? In Arknights you absolutely want to, a lot of players, most players even, really want to prioritize limiteds. Because yeah, in Arknights where most characters do join permapool, and only a handful of characters are true limited, or I say true limited, but are limited time, right? You gotta pull them, otherwise you can't pull them again until a rerun comes back. Yeah, that's how a lot of Arknights players treat Arknights gacha. They try to center most of their pulls around limited characters. Ow, fuck. Uruka and Cleo for phase. My favorites for now are Rie, I think. Yeah, Rie, I think. Rie's fun to listen to, except for the times when she tries talking about gacha games. But I mean, hey, you know. I feel that way about every other gacha. I feel that way about every other content creator out there. So it's not like I'm trying to blame Rie for that one. I like watching Erina too. Erina kind of streams at weird times for me, but whenever I do catch a stream from her, I usually tune in. Who else? ID is also. I also usually tune into ID stream whenever I can. And then I watch a lot of Pippa streams because Pippa streams at a really good time for me, especially when I'm working my side gig. Where when I'm driving around, she's usually streaming during that time, so I'll just have her stream on my phone, and I'll have it playing through my car stereo as I drive around delivering food and shit. How's my day been so far? It's been alright. Just been grinding gacha, getting ready for the rest of the day after I'm done streaming. Not much, not much. Okay, did my shit in Wuwa. Exit out of that. then. Let me finish my Umo run as well. Uma Pyoi, Uma Pyoi. Also for Enfield, what is my recommendation to manage gems and pulls? Have you heard about the gacha system? If they haven't changed our gacha, and if I understand how Enfield's gacha works, I believe the way Enfield's gacha works, unless they updated in their last in their current beta that's going on right now, assuming it is that the game does not want you to pull for weapons directly. Matter of fact, I don't know if you even can, because I think the way I understand it is you get weapon pulls for doing limited character pulls. Is that right? Something like that. I'm gonna have to do a bit more research, or I'm gonna have you guys tell me how remind me how Enfield's gacha works again, because I do plan on making a video about that, a quick little video about that. Or more about the drama that's surrounding Enfield's gacha, with a lot of people being like, "Oh my God, Enfield's gonna EOS because his gacha sucks" or whatever. I want to get that video out before Enfield comes out, though. That and the Toporo video. But I feel like you just do the same thing like you usually do for most other gacha games. Just save your gems for a limited character pull, and yeah, you're just chilling. Any chill gacha you guys recommend? Chill gacha? If you ignore its endgame, Blue Archive. Blue Archive's a great casual game. What else? Technically Snowbreak, but there is a bit of the grind in Snowbreak is definitely front loaded. So be careful with Snowbreak in case you don't want to grind too much. Technically Nikke counts, because Nikke doesn't really have grind. Well, I say that, but then early games also, the grind is also front loaded too, so never mind with that one. Azure Lane's also another chill gacha, ignoring its gameplay. When's 2 gonna become a Toho VTuber? Never. I don't want to become a VTuber myself. I will remain a flesh tuber for life. The Noob Jesus hit Wuwa story with a second video? I don't know who the Noob Jesus is. I'm assuming he's another content creator. Enfield's gacha has gacha currency where you get a character. When you get the character, that is weapon currency. Yeah, so what I was saying before, you want to pull character. The game wants you to pull character gacha in order to pull weapon gacha after. Something like that. Someone Toho Sniper 98, the lack of actual 2 content is surprising. You say that, but there are some other YouTubers out there whose names say one thing but do another. I mean, look at Gacha Smack. For a dude whose name literally has gacha in it, he sure doesn't play a lot of it. But again, to be fair, I can make that criticism about a lot of other gacha content creators out there too, so it's not like he's the only one. You aren't being serious? Yeah, I know. I'm just saying. If you want the real answer, it's because the only reason why I have Toho in my name is because I was just super big into Toho when I made the name Remember, my channel's like fucking like 13, 14 years old. 14 years, going on 15 years old next year. I made my YouTube and Twitch channel like fucking 15 years ago. Was Twitch even around back in 2011? I think it was, technically. I think it just turned into Twitch from Justin TV back then, I think. Because I know Twitch was around back in 2012. Because that's when I started like watching streams a lot. I'm pretty confident in that. Then I'll surprise you guys with a VTuber and a model in like a year. Yeah, I wish. Because that means I actually have money to burn on a fucking VTuber model. Honestly, in a sense, yeah. I wish that were the case too. Too bad it's not. Let me just fucking rest Tachyon. It also has a gacha system, but you can just buy the weapon, but it does cost higher, so either you save or you gamble on weapon banner. Okay. Can you forget about the most chill gacha game, Uma Musume Pretty Derby? I say that, but the fucking... shit, I want to do stamp training there. This fucking game takes so goddamn long, bruh. But then again, it's not like you need to do anything. All you need to do is just press buttons. So I guess technically you're still right. So yeah, Uma Musume is also a really good chill gacha game too. What's my favorite Touhou game? I don't really have a favorite. I don't really like the bullet hell shooter genre. I was never good at it personally. However, I think I did play, the two games that I remember most vividly playing, like way back in the day, were Mountain of Faith and Imperishable Night. Those two. Enfield gacha is bad for people like you who have very bad self-control. Honestly, what I'm about to say is not meant to like roast you in particular, having way too much fun, but I feel like that's how a lot of gacha players are too. I mean, like considering the fact that fucking building pity is like a thing that people do in these gacha games. So it's like, no. It's not just you, man. I think a lot of gacha players out there have really poor impulse control or have really poor self-control, and they just want to pull a gacha just because, and they try to make excuses for themselves, or try to make excuses for themselves by calling it, oh, we're just building pity. So yeah, no. I think you're onto something with that. Or I think you're onto something with there. Yeah. Building pity, my fucking dick, bruh. Got burned by Uma yourself. It takes too long. And it's tedious. Yeah, I would recommend you give it another try when we get the auto career feature. Assuming it works the way I hope it does, which is where you just tell it to you just have the game just run a career for you just automatically, like the entire thing. That's how the auto career works in JP Uma Musume. Then holy fucking shit, that's gonna be amazing when it hits global servers. Latest Uma event. What the higher difficulty is currently broken? You mean the Fuji Kiseki event or whatever? You miss out on the good rewards because of RNG. Really? Is it actually broken? Because I haven't really been seeing people complain about it. I figure if something's broken, then if something was broken in the game, I would know. Maybe they have been complaining. I just haven't really been paying attention, I guess. I don't know. works exactly like that. You set goals and the game tries to follow as best it can. Okay, yeah. Then yeah, once we get that once we get that game mode feature, then yeah, it's gonna be fucking amazing. 22%. Fuck it, we ball. No, you can't register rewards. It's a lottery. Okay, then I don't know. I have no idea what I'm talking about. Then, my bad. Or rather, I don't know what's going on. Oh, you just meant broken is you don't have enough retry. You don't have the retries in the level 5 difficulty, which is the main event. So you're just sticking on level 3, but you just get support points. Oh, I usually reserve the word broken for when like something is clearly not how it's supposed to work, like in a video game, be it a normal game or a video or a gacha. Is there a good Toho Project gacha game? There's been a few, or there are a few that I'm aware of. The one that I actually tried was called Toho Lost Word. I tried getting into it years ago, like 3-4 years ago. I think 3 years ago. But the gameplay just was not like I tried what I could to like get myself into it. I just couldn't. So I was like, I'm good. That and the gacha didn't really appeal to me either. Like I would have liked to keep playing Toho Lost Word. I do like a lot of Touhou characters. Alice is my favorite in case you're curious. But yeah, you'd think how with a guy for a guy who plays so much gacha and somebody who has literally Toho in his name, it's like, oh yeah, you must play a Toho gacha, right? Well, you know, to my credit, I did try, but nah, couldn't stick with it. So I suppose it's a skill issue on my part. I actually have a one of my IRL friends actually plays Toho Lost Word. At least he used to. Haven't talked to him in a while though. So I guess when I have the chance, I'll ask him if he's still playing that game. I'm planning to make a video. Yes, Wugida, if that's how I say your name. Yes, I want to make a video explaining the geopolitics of that situation. I know a couple. I think I saw another video when I was just like just kind of pop up my recommended just randomly on my YouTube channel as I was just like browsing videos randomly. I think I did see a video of somebody trying to explain that. I didn't watch it myself, but it was only 9 minutes long. That video, a video explaining the geopolitics of like why Star Rail had to completely change 4.0 or like delay their fucking 4.0 update. You can't explain that in just 9 minutes. So I have no idea what that guy who made that video even said in that video, but I'm willing to bet it's not enough. It's not enough context. So, yes, I will still make a video like that. I just don't know when. I've just got so many videos that I want to make on my mind right now that I have to pick and choose. But I will try to get that video out. Not this month, obviously. We only have a couple days left anyway for December. But starting next month, I'll try to get it out. Maybe like the first week or two of January. Fucking building pity. It didn't exist back in our day. Back in our day, we either raw dogged that shit and either or we just went home. Yeah, all or nothing gachas back in the day. No safety net, no pity. We just go in fucking dry. Building pity back in the day, we used to call that not getting SSRs and fucking crying on Twitter. Okay, we're almost done with my. I'm almost done with my Uma roll or my Uma run here. Remember days in Epic 7 where they had no pity? Pre-2020, gacha games were definitely something, man. Spark system, not pity. People say both are the same, but they're not. Yeah, no, you're right. I agree. Spark system and pity system are two different systems. Like they're supposed to lead to the same outcome, but the way they go about it is different. Yeah. Especially with how a spark system is designed, because it's not because do you want to go down the blue archive route where yeah you do have a spark pity, sure, but you gotta fucking use that shit. And if you don't, then you know the game just tosses out the window when the banner rotates over. Or do you go down the Nikkei route where it's like, oh yeah, like you can just use your tickets whenever you want. We're not gonna trash them just because you decide not to use them right now, which is like thank God. Out of curiosity, Masamune, how good is the no stopping me perk? Or skill, or whatever you want to call it. I prefer calling these things perks. Easier to say. Hey yo, Demonic, welcome back, man. How am I doing? I'm doing alright. Just streaming for a little bit before I go off to work today. Thoughts on Not Cry so far? You like the story and characters, but no new regions for 2 patches straight up. Patches straight up ass. Don't like what Genshin's doing. Less and less with the new areas. Natlan only had like 3 expansions. Only 3? Is that true? Let's see. When we got Natlan, I believe we initially got up to here. Yeah, I think the map was cut off here when we initially got it, because I think the western border at the time of like 5.0 was you couldn't go past the main city, so the cutoff was like right here. I think I believe the springs were open because the springs were one of the 3 main the first 3 tribes that we interacted with, and then the second update unlocked this. No, I think the second update gave us these two at the same time, right? Like the archipelago up here, Octonocton land, and then down here. The volcano was the volcano area was still cut off, or was still not implemented yet. And then let's see, the third one was the volcano region. But remember, the volcano region also comes with another separate region up here, the ancient sacred mountain, because you go down, you go into the mountain up here, right? And it takes you up here somehow. And not to mention, remember, you can actually fall from up here down to Octonoctland. Because I tried that on stream before, just because I was curious, like, hey, I wonder if the game will just auto-teleport you down to the bottom somewhere. No, both maps are connected. The game doesn't teleport you. You can just drift straight. You can just, like, float. You can just fall straight down from what's it called again? The ancient sacred mountain down to Octonoctland. Because it drops your ass down over here, I think. Or at least the area that I dropped down in. Basically dropped me down right on top of the throne. The fucking Warcraft 3 rip-off throne. So that's pretty cool. Technically, it was a fourth one, remember, because we have the what is it? The Summer Islands up to northeast. So, four region updates, and let's see. How many region updates did Inazuma have, for example? We got Narukami Island. How many of the major islands did we get from Inazuma right away? For 2.0, were we cut off at Yashiori? Because I don't remember we had Watatsumi. No, Watatsumi Island was locked off, I believe, right? We didn't get that with 2.0, right? I think we got Watatsumi Island with 2.1. Once they introduced the Kokomi and the others, I think. And after Watatsumi Island first and then Seirai, I think, because we got right in 2.2, so it makes sense if we got Seirai Island 2.2. So 1 update, 2 update, or technically base update, 1 expansion, 2 expansion, and then 3 expansion with Tsurumi. So, I mean, Inazuma only got 3. I mean, when they gave us Watatsumi Island, though, to be fair, they also gave us this, Enkanomiya. But Inazuma, they only gave us, 3 expansions, technically. Whereas, at least with Natlan, they gave us 4. So, you think so? Not to mention, I'm not gonna try to make it. I'm not trying to make excuses for Hoyo here, but I do want to point out that Notcry is supposed to be a border region. Like, technically, this isn't even supposed to be a, at least the way I see it, it's not even supposed to be, like, a major, like, region. But they made it one anyway, just because, I guess. My assumption is that they are gearing up to, like, figure out how they want to finish, this arc, because next year, we're gonna go into Snatchnaya, and that's the final region, right? You know, that's all 7 regions. So, it's like, you know, maybe they're just trying to buy themselves some time with Notcry so they can figure out how they want to end the story, or at least end this current arc that we're on right now. So I wouldn't say that this is the trend per se. Like, I get where you're coming from with that. It's just, I don't know. I think it's a bit unfair to give Notcry that sort of criticism. Just a bit. Hey, Christian, Lind, I don't know how to say your name, sorry. Hopefully I got close. Hey, what's going on? Welcome to the stream. Yishin Guang's coming like 2 days. Pretty soon, yeah. I still don't have Banyue either. I'm pretty sure at this point, I am, what is it? not gonna be able to get them unless I start to spend money. So that's not that ain't fun. No stopping me is easily obtained in Unity Cup. You only need to win Unity Finals to get it. Oh, okay. So I'm assuming I just go for other skills then, or other perks then. Okay, well I'll just pick up Hydrate and something else then, I guess. Let's see. I don't know how good Pop and Polish is. Yeah, I don't have any idea. I don't have a clue about what else I should get, so Pop and Polish it is. Still only a B+. This Tachyon run got close though. Let's see, what's my current Tachyon rating at? Oh, she almost did it. If I didn't fail that one fucking training in my last run, then this Tachyon would have definitely been better. So, almost. I guess I'll try again tomorrow. Isn't Nodcry because didn't they want to didn't Hoya realize with Nodcry that that barely anyone reads up on lore and they want to clear police lists? No. Well, what are you talking about? People fucking love lore. Like, hey, I'll say this much: Genshin's lore is way more interesting than the actual story itself. You know, many such cases with gacha games. So no, even back when Genshin's story was like not all that, people still really liked reading up on its lore, man. People will always be interested in the lore, especially if a story just keeps going on and on and on, and if it's like good enough, like enough people are interested in it, then yeah, there will always be people who are interested in the lore side of things. Like them starting to like tie up loose ends with Nodcry's story or whatever, or, like starting to address certain like loose ends that they've made in their own story. That has nothing to do with the fact that has nothing to do with, you know, oh, like they think that not enough people care about the lore. It's like, no, they just decided to concentrate more on the story, I guess. For what reason, I couldn't tell you. There can be all sorts of reasons why Genshin devs just randomly decided, hey, let's start going hard on our story now. Be it like other competitors like Wuwa or whatever, or it's like, yeah, maybe they were like, oh, maybe we're you know, the first arc is getting closer and closer to completion. Maybe we should start, you know, trying a bit harder with our story or whatever. Like there's like a dozen different fucking reasons that you could extrapolate from that. And until Genshin devs like come out and say, like, and like explain to us what they feel their reason was for that, we can only guess. So imagine all of us rowing like a Viking ship, chanting this Nodcry song in unison, like a sea shanty. Nodcry is supposed to be just another like Dragonspine like map. Like it's like a glorified version of it, yeah. Yeah. Because obviously Nodcry, they're putting a lot more effort into Nodcry than they did Dragonspine, obviously. It's not like Dragonspine's getting, you know, map expansions still. But yeah, I wouldn't. I also at the same time I wouldn't put it on like the same level as like say a standard region like a Natlan or a Fontaine. What's the difference between story and lore? When I say story, I mean like the actual main story quest. And when I mean the lore, I mean like the content, the background information that the story itself may or may not directly like discuss or talk about. Like background lore where, you know how in Genshin there are like interactables that are scattered throughout the map where it's like, oh, like maybe there's an open book on a desk and you go over to it and the game gives you a prompt where it's like, hey, you can press F to start reading this book. Right, and you start reading it, and the book might have some might tell you some stuff about like context information about what's going on in the region, or like what's going give you better more context clues as to like what's happening like a specific quest or whatever stuff like that. That's lore. Whereas the main story is, well, the main story, what the game shows you actively. The reason why I say those are two different things is because those two things, like, you have to actively work on the main story, because that's what most players will see. Not everyone, like main story is required for you to play the game, right? Whereas lore, background lore, you don't have to read that shit. It's only there for you if you're interested. The game usually doesn't force you to read the lore, as long as you do the main story shit, and that's all the game really cares about. That, and from a writing perspective, because I don't know if you're aware, Chisa, but I used to be a fanfic writer myself. I was a fanfic writer for how many years? I think I started back in 2014. I think I wrote until I started playing gacha games, and gacha games kind of took over my life. So about 6 years. Though I did still write some fan fiction even after, for like another year or so. So let's say I've been a fanfic writer for about like 8 years. So I have a bit of experience with writing. I've never written professionally, of course. So I don't want to like, you know, inflate my own ego too badly here, or too much here. But I've written enough to at least know that it's really easy to write lore. Writing the main story for a gacha, or just writing the actual story for like a book or whatever, that's the hard part, because your execution is key. Like how your main story is set up, like the overall experience of the main quest or whatever, like that takes effort to pull off correctly, or to like provide an actual like experience that players will remember. Lore, it's like something cute in the background where it's like, oh yeah, like lore can be really interesting, but you don't have to put that much effort into that, to be honest. Most amount of effort you put into lore is just to think about how to make your lore interesting. That's pretty much it. But writing the main story itself, no, that's way more challenging. So no, I don't know how other people feel about that, but I personally consider lore and story to be two different things, even if they are, you know, closely related. Okay, done with Uma. We can finally start playing some Genshin now, after like a fucking hour and a half. Alright, what do I gotta do right now? Excuse me. Let's see. Oh yeah, that's right. I can go farm Moonlight books for Columbina. Is Xiaoji writing for Genshin? Not that I'm aware of, no. He can't be. Notcry's story is actually somewhat interesting. So that's how we know Xiaoji isn't writing for Genshin. He's got his hands full with Star Rail, so highly doubt it anyway. And Aura Blancs. New to my stream? Oh, welcome to the stream then. Hopefully you enjoy yourself. Welcome, welcome. Have I done Star Rail's Emphoria's story yet? What's my take on the ending? I'm gonna be very real with you. I don't care for Star Rail's story. Matter of fact, it's not just against Star Rail. I don't really give a shit about most gacha game stories. There are some gacha games I'm either like, you know, somewhat curious about. Oh fuck, I forgot. I didn't make what is it? I didn't make frag resin. Yeah, whatever. Or condensed resin rather. Just gonna make it now. Or there's one gacha game that I make a massive exception for, and that would be FGO, because I consider FGO, if you don't know what FGO is, it's called Fate Grand Order, another gacha game. I consider FGO, what is this? Oh, it's a Durin's side quest. I consider FGO to have the best story in gacha, in all of gacha. So because of that, because of the sheer amount of respect I have for FGO story, I don't mind, what is it? Reading FGO story, or at least taking the time to. But for most other gacha games out there, either I'm not interested in their stories whatsoever, because I kind of can already guess what they're like, or I simply don't have the time to, even if I was somewhat interested by their story, because I play 18 different gacha games, and I have a side gig job that I have right now delivering food, and that takes me like, what, 7 or 8 or 9 hours out of my day. So I physically don't have time to keep up with the stories in all my gachas. So that's usually the first thing I sacrifice whenever I want to, you know, play gacha, or, you know, pick up more in the future, which I definitely will. So, but because your question about Star Rail specifically, I haven't paid much attention to Emphorius like at all. I've heard, like, what little I know about Emphorius, I either glean from my own viewers telling about their own experiences with it, or whenever I'm, like, surfing Twitter, I occasionally see people talk about Star Rail's story whenever it's relevant. I'll know about it through that. I'm aware that Emphorius' end had a lot of mixed feelings. I think I could put it that way. But if you want to know my personal opinion on the matter, I don't know. I don't have an opinion because I didn't read it. So whatever I say about it's not really going to be very qualified. Like, I'll be very real with you. I don't even know how Emphorius technically even ended. Like, did it end on like a fake out thingy where like, oh, all this time it was just a dream, or something like that? I don't know. Or was it like, did it end on like a happy end where we were able to save all the Emphorius characters, some shit? I don't know. Do I prefer to skip all story given the chance? For most of my gacha games, yes. But I only see that I'll only see that for gachas where I don't give a shit about their story. Again, I mentioned earlier that some gacha games I play, they do have stories that I would like to read, if given the chance, because I've heard that they're pretty interesting, so, you know, I want to give them a fair shot too. I just can't because I don't have the time to. So for some gachas where the stories is kind of like, yeah, I don't really give a shit, then yeah, I'll skip them whenever I get the chance, like WoA, for example. But for other gachas, like, I don't know, Nikkei, Blue Archive even, those games have stories where I'm like, yeah, I've heard good things about these stories. Kind of interested in reading them, actually. Like, if I had the time to, if I were, like, for example, a full-time content creator, and I could afford to sit here and make money talking to people on stream, then yes, I would absolutely read them on stream. Do I like reading books? Sometimes. I haven't read a book in a long time, but that takes time, so. If I had to deep dive into Genshin or WoW lore, which one would I be more interested in deep diving into? Genshin. Genshin's been out for longer, so there would be more to read about. Simple as that. Not saying that WoW's lore isn't interesting either. It's just, you know, the sheer longevity just kind of takes the cake here. Genshin's had more time to cook, basically, whereas WoW has had nowhere near the same amount of time to cook. Main gripe you had about Star Rail's story was how deeply Cyrene loves the player or whatever. just felt a bit strange. Oh, that shit is definitely a Honkai thing. No, that's just straight up Honkai Impact fan service. Like, yeah, no. Like, if you felt it was a bit weird how Cyrene just loves us as in the player, like unconditionally, just kind of out of nowhere. No, yeah, no, that's definitely a fucking Honkai thing. Even Firefly's interactions felt more genuine than Cyrene. Not gonna doubt you there. Cyrene's song was heartbreaking. You don't play Star Rail, heard the song, it hits you. You don't even know what happened. The one good thing I can say about Star Rail's story, and about Xiaoji, I guess, too, by extension, is that I think Star Rail absolutely knows how to end their stories. That was the case with Penacony, and I think that was the case with Star Rail, too. I actually did bother reading. I took the time to read Penacony because I thought Penacony's story was super interesting, at least from a, you know, from an overview point of view. And then I read it, and you know, it's Xiaoji, so yeah, it didn't turn out too good. But the ending was actually fucking cinema, as the meme goes. Like, I actually really liked the way Penacony ended. I thought that show was pretty hype. It's just everything else that led up to was kind of fucking garbage. But I think Star Rail was kind of similar, where the ending theatrics and whatnot were pretty good. Again, I wasn't really paying attention to Amphoria's story at all, so the impact wasn't as great on me as it, you know, could have been if I had kept up with the story. But I'm willing to give the end of Amphoria's the benefit of the doubt that they also like ended on a fucking banger. The problem, again, like I said before, the problem is that they just don't know how to get there. I think my main criticism of Xiaoji as a writer is that he knows how to end a story, he just does not know how to fucking get there right. Or at least, if he does, he doesn't know how to do it well. She fucking kills herself? Who, Cyrene? Oh shit. I don't remember that part, but shit, man. You think Tuhu enjoyed the ending cutscene where Cyrene was singing? Well, I don't know if I don't know if I could say I enjoyed it. I just recognized that was Millie singing, I think. Kind of surprising because I think Millie I've only ever heard Millie sing for Limbus Company songs. So hearing somebody who usually only does what, Limbus Company songs, suddenly do a song for Star Rail, that kind of caught me off guard. So I was like, oh shit, is that Millie? The Honkai Impact, you say? Yes, exactly. Do I listen to music to some gacha games? Yes, absolutely. Hey, yo, lady, welcome back. And yeah, merry late Christmas. Hope you've you know, hope you've been enjoying your holidays. You a Star Rail story involving Penacony? Oh, Constance's story. I see. You know, that one was quite good too. I see. That's not canon. Puts the hands over your ears. Did I see what happened to Columbina? She, like, fucking got Thanos snapped or something. Or she didn't get Thanos snapped. She Thanos snapped herself, pretty much, right? to save Traveler, I think, from Dottore. Like, she was supposed to go back to the moon or some shit. But Dottore came in and was like, nuh-uh-uh. And started Dottoreing all over the place. Can't really argue against the Xiaoji takes. Do you feel like the hate is overblown? They're probably right. Well, I mean, it's Twitter, so whenever you hear people bitch about something on Twitter, yeah, they definitely will always overblow it because, you know, it's Twitter. Like, I don't hate the guy, obviously, but, like, I will criticize his writing wherever I feel it's appropriate. But yeah, I guess if you don't think too hard about the story, you just enjoy it for what it is, then yeah, I suppose that's the best way to consume Xiaoji's writing, I suppose. Just don't, you know, treat it like a fucking Roland Emmerich movie, one of his many disaster movies, and just, you know, turn your brain off and just kick back and enjoy. You expect it to be mid? Well, at least that's nice. At least you know you set your expectations, maybe not low per se, but you temper your expectations, yeah. But obviously, again, it's the internet, so everyone will expect the greatest out of everything, and if they don't get that, they immediately start bitching about it. So, unfortunate, I guess. Just wait one more minute. Just a minute and a half. I think I talked about this yesterday, but holy fuck, man, Not Cry soundtrack is fucking top tier. Like, I might like Not Cry soundtrack as much as I like the original nostalgic, the original what is it, Mondstadt and Liyue soundtrack we had, you know, back when the game first came out. Like, holy fuck, man. Like, I have a fucking a hella nostalgia boner for Mondstadt's and Liyue's soundtracks, but Not Cry soundtrack is so fucking good. It equalizes out the fucking nostalgia I have for the Mondstadt and Liyue soundtracks. Like, that is truly impressive. Each Emanator and Star Rail is full of themselves. This shit is whack. Yeah, I heard some memes about how every Emanator and Star Rail, I think you're talking about Star Rail, right? Is full of shit, except for like one or two of them. I forget which one it was, but one of the Emanators literally all they want is just be left the fuck alone. It's like, bro, I'm just trying to chill here. Fuck all y'all. And then Nanook is like actually one of the more decent ones because even though he's, you know, a destructive emanator or something like that, at least he won't lie to you to your face. Like, he's a villain, yeah, but he's very consistent. It's like, you know exactly what you're getting out of the dude. He just wants to fucking you know, annihilate shit. This is the battle theme in Not Cry, right? Well, I mean, one of many. I'm sure this isn't the only one. Chill by that big tree because the OST hits differently. My all-time favorite soundtrack from Genshin plays... I think there's two areas that it plays in. It also plays in my my teapot because I have the layout, the specific layout where you can get the soundtrack to play. But my absolute favorite Genshin soundtrack, at least from the early days, from back when Genshin first came out, is the one that plays either when you're, let's see, I think it was, oh yeah, right here. It can play either in the Luhua pool area, or region, or area, I should say, or it can play in the Guyan Stone Forest. Okay, let's get it going. They went ham on Not Cry's soundtrack, yes sir. And thank God they did. You also like Kokomi's Island music there too? Yeah. I mean, just Genshin's music overall, just objectively, it is like fucking top tier. Every single song that they make is fucking amazing. It's just that, you know, I do get like a bit tired of just constant orchestral, which is why Not Cry is definitely a bit of a breath of fresh air, because it's not just orchestrals. They've got vocals in this shit too, vocals and other stuff. Well, still mainly orchestral, but let's see if I can get that song to play. Because I think there's a couple of different soundtracks that you can get here. Man, this is fucking nostalgic as fuck. I remember, oh yeah, this is the song right here, yeah. Sorry, Peak is playing. I gotta crank up the volume. But yeah, this is hella nostalgic. I remember, what, 4 or 5 years ago, I used to go on butterfly farming, or the crystal core farming routes, and I'd always spawn here to pick up the 3 butterflies here, and there's a couple more up top too. Like, I say I don't really like orchestrals that much, but holy shit, man, I'm a sucker for a good piano sections. I guess it kind of helps that my mom forced me to play piano, or learn how to play a bit of piano when I was growing up, so I was able to develop a bit of an appreciation for piano, even if I didn't like playing it myself very much. Good old days, back when crystal fly traps weren't a thing. Yeah, when did we get that even anyway? Like someone recently? Yeah, we had to fucking farm crystal core flies, or whatever the names are. The good old fashioned way. Leo Lantern right? Soundtrack gives so much nostalgia. Watched my last Glay video and heard the background music, was instantly reminded of 2026 Lantern right? And how it's literally right around the corner. Yeah, I didn't even realize my editor put in the Lantern right music. I guess nice little touch on his part. Yeah, that same song has a chance to play in this current teapot arrangement I got going on, or at least the specific layout, because you can switch your realm style. So yeah, I have the cool aisle one, because that's where that song can play. Case in point. Not gonna lie, Amphoreus just didn't hit as hard as hit hard for you as much as Panacne did. Panacne felt like a grand event even outside of the game, because they were really going for that Hollywood like film noir type shit. Yeah, exactly. I mean, that was part of the reason why I decided to pay attention to. I decided to commit to the story. Yeah. Forgot they added more realms. Yeah, it looks like they added like one or two more. Yeah. I didn't have the Natlan one unlocked, I think. Maybe I'll go check it out later. But yeah. Better times then. Back when we were all just grinding Genshin, just enjoying the game before all this fucking rat behavior bullshit. Back when I actually had a job that could finance my gacha pulls. 2020, 2021 will definitely be the years of all time, that's for sure. I gotta switch to my my friendship farming team. I had good highs, but the lows are really low. What, back then? For me, I didn't give a shit about the lows. Like, I know the pandemic was going on and all that, but you know, I was the kind of dude who spent most of the time at home anyway. So like, and my job wasn't really that affected by COVID, so I couldn't give a shit. My personal life, aside from either the occasional fucking toilet paper shortages and other stuff, my life wasn't really that much that wasn't really impacted that much. I'm sure obviously it was for a lot of other people, especially those who lost loved ones to COVID. Obviously, I'm not trying to you know, diminish that or anything, but for me personally, yeah, like I understand that the pandemic was going on, was in full swing back then, but me personally, back in 2020, like that was when Genshin came out for me. So it's like I said this before many times before, like the sheer the sheer experience of playing Genshin for the first time, like the first for the first several months were definitely like this. Like, and I said this before, but the first couple of months of playing Genshin were truly magical. And I don't use the word magical to really describe anything. But Genshin is like the one thing, like the single gacha experience I've had the pleasure of going through, where it's like, yeah, like the first couple of months of when Genshin was out, like this shit was truly magical, man. Even after the initial the initial first couple of magical months, the true honeymoon phase, even after that, like I still find like the first year or so, like up to like say the release of Sumeru, I guess, to be, and even like the first like weeks or even like the first like initial patch of Sumeru 2, even if I would go so far as to suggest that, like that entire period was like is like omega nostalgia to me at this point. Very hard to beat. All right, take care, Omni Stuff. Thanks for hanging out, man. Catch you next time. Had one hell of a honeymoon phase. Yeah, exactly. I mean, can you like that's kind of hard to refute, because there's just nothing. Genshin was the very first like 3D gacha that you could play on PC. Not only that, but it came. Oh, I mean, technically, Genshin came out for like a month before the global servers did on China for sure. Yeah, but it wasn't really. They only had like a month. They only had like a month. You know, a time to them just for themselves. But yeah, like it was. Genshin was the very first open world 3D gacha whose servers all came out roughly at the same time. To where now nowadays, or hell, even you know, back then, you know, you just had to wait a little bit and all the servers were synced up again. So no like home server, unless you consider the Chinese one to be that, which to be fair, it still is, but you know, they're not like a fucking half a year to like 3 years ahead of us in content. At least we're all on the same page in terms of content, and stuff like that. It's like, Yeah. And with the pandemic going on, so everyone was just stuck at home, just like with fuck all to do. It's like, yeah, nah, bruh. Oh, who is it? Guitar Rock's about to react to my Glaive video. Um, it's like, no, Genshin truly was one of a kind. Like, its honeymoon phase lasting for as long as it did, it makes perfect sense, man. It just, nothing else was like it. There just wasn't a game like it at all. Straight up. Would you go so far as say I love Genshin? Actually, yes. Unironically, I would say I have no problems with saying I love Genshin. Like, obviously, there's a lot of things about this game that I don't like, but that doesn't stop me from saying that yeah, I truly do love Genshin, man. Again, it's the one gacha other than like FGO where I can say like shit, man, this game means a lot to me. Like, if only for the fact that I think it gave me like the most magical experience I had with gacha games ever. Like, I can't even say that about FGO. Like, FGO I've got a lot of memories with, right? Obviously, I've been playing that game for a long time. It's my very first gacha game, so obviously I'll have, you know, even FGO will always have a special place in my heart as well. But even in FGO, I didn't really have like an experience that I considered to be like truly magical. Like, maybe the community. Like, one of the best things come out of my experience with FGO was the community that I was able to be a part of, and then eventually when you know I started doing FGO content, eventually you know be able to make my own community out of the FGO community too. I guess that's the magical part about FGO, but I never really felt that way about the game itself. Whereas with Genshin gave me that kind of experience from itself, like with just from playing the game, if that makes any sense. I don't know, maybe how I'm trying to describe it here is a bit tough for me to do just through words, but yeah, like FGO, the best part about FGO was the community, at least for me personally. The best part about Genshin for me personally was the game itself, at least the first year of it or so, year, maybe 2 years. What's your take on all the AI stuff going on? I mean, if you're talking about the AI, the whole edit image AI option that Twitter rolled out recently, yeah, I've been seeing, I know about that. I've been seeing a lot of artists bitch about it, obviously. It sucks, but Twitter is kind of like Genshin. Is it kind of is that analogy good to make here? I don't know. I'll refrain from making that analogy just yet. But like, I'm sorry, Twitter is still the by far still the best platform for artists, even still, at least from what I can gather. I think a lot of people, I've seen enough people bitch about the fact that all the other alternate art platforms that people want to use, especially Western artists, they're all pretty much dog shit. Like, Blue Sky apparently is still pretty trash, right? Other alternatives just aren't as good, or people just don't know enough about them. Like, Twitter is still king, man. It's kind of like it's kind of like Genshin in the sense where, like, Genshin as a gacha can basically do whatever the fuck they want. People will still play it. Like, you know, people bitching about, you know, people, like, especially the rats trying to talk about, you know, Genshin killer this, Genshin killer that. Yeah, no, that's not gonna happen. You gotta at least have like another like good alternative that people both know about and want to use, right? And then maybe if Twitter, or Genshin for that matter, keep fucking shooting themselves in the fucking foot over and over and over again, maybe you'll see a shift of people, you know, starting to eventually migrate over to their other options. But that's not the case. So unfortunately, like, artists do have to just adapt. I'm not even saying that just to be like, you know, get good or die or whatever. It's like, no, like, that's just how it is. Like, Twitter's always kind of been like that. Like, especially if you're an artist. Like, if you're an artist and you've been working with Twitter, or you've been using Twitter as like your main platform to interact with your community, your fans, and like to distribute like your art or whatever, you should kind of already know this. Like, this is just another update in the whole Elon Musk hates hates artists arc, well, just the overall arc of elongated musket is a fucking retard, is a fucking retarded nepo baby. Like, It's just another chapter in this shit that we can all just look back and bitch about, or laugh about, I guess, whichever you prefer. Because at least with this one, with this development, I think there is a countermeasure, even if it's kind of a shitty one. I believe the countermeasure is for artists to make their art turn their art into GIFs, because GIFs. How do you fucking pronounce that? So that way AI can't use it to just like mess with it or whatever. So at least there is a countermeasure. I think it does come at the cost of worse worse well, what's the word I'm looking for here? Quality, yeah, quality. But that does mean extra work, to be fair. Not to mention, yeah, like, I think some people are also pointing out the fact that, like, even before this update, like, shit, bro, like, there's people, all these social media platforms have already been using AI for a long time already, right? It's just this update happened to, be like, oh yeah, it's very obvious people they're using this is like an AI related thing. So, like, I know it sucks. I don't want to diminish that at all, but like, artists just gotta adapt, I guess. Like, what else can you do? It's not like you can go anywhere else. I mean, you can try, but So, yeah, it sucks, but what can you do, right? I forgot to put. Oh yeah, that's right. Thanks for reminding me. I'm gonna do that right now. Yeah, let me go ahead and link those two videos. So yeah, this one. And then I was looking for Hawk is King's video. Okay, there we go. Thank you so much for reminding me. Because, yeah, I tend to forget to do that a lot. It's like I say, oh, yeah, I'm going to put the links to those videos down in the description. I end up not doing it. But I appreciate it, man. Excuse me. Like, technically, last thing I'll say about the, last thing about the AI art thing, drama on Twitter thing, there are a lot of other there are a lot of other art platforms. I think I saw this one tweet of this dude saying like, oh yeah, here's like what the Japanese artists use as their own platforms to like, distribute art or interact with their fans or whatever. The problem is that a lot of those platforms are Japanese. So like that already is going to filter out a lot of people, right? Like I know how to use Pixiv, but that's because like I've been using it for years, literally. So I know my way around it. But if you were to tell like some random fucking Twitter user to be like, oh, like go to Pixiv, right? And they've never been there before, and they don't speak Japanese. It's like, well, shit. Where did they even start? You know? Like just going to a new website to try to figure out how to use it is daunting enough. Now you add a language barrier on top of that. It's like, hell no, people aren't gonna go over there, man. So. Instagram, I guess. I don't personally use Instagram, so I can't really say how like popular it is as a platform. I mean, I know Instagram is huge, obviously, but is that as huge as like say Twitter, for example? I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe it's comparable, but still a bit smaller of a platform. I don't know. Yeah, maybe Instagram maybe Instagram is a viable alternative. I don't know. Pix is starting adding restrictions in USA Canada. Really? I don't think I've experienced any restrictions unless I'm not aware. Because like all you need to do is just make an account on Pixiv, so that way you can start seeing the spicy shit. I haven't had a problem. I haven't had a problem so far. I don't feel like my ass has been getting like restricted on like the kinds of content I can see on Pixiv. But I wouldn't doubt you, because you know there still are region locked websites and other domains in Japan. So. By the way, who reacted to my latest video? Guitar Rock is reacting to it right now because I have a stream up on the side monitor here. So he's reacting to that. I don't know who else. I mean, I just put out the video like a couple hours ago, so it's only been out there for a little bit. Maybe some other people will react to it. I mean, the rats definitely will. Let's see. All party members gain Pyro Electro. What do we got going on here? Oh, mainly cryo and shit. All right. Fair enough. Time for the usual. And then first half, literally all cryo. Nice. Excuse me. My Durin is not ready yet, so I'm not going to use him. Actually, who do I want to fucking use for this? Toma, I guess. Or should I go, should I just go Overload? This is gonna be funny. Fucking Overload, type shit. Actually, no, wait. If I'm burning Overload, that means I can't bring, I gotta replace, who is it? Because Chevy herself is, Pyro, right? She's not Electro, right? Yeah, Chevy herself is Pyro, so I gotta replace, who is it, Nav. Hey, Bakaneka, how's it going, man? Thanks so much for the 6-7 months. Sorry, I couldn't resist. Thanks for the 67-month reset, man. Welcome back. Yeah, the band number. Well, I don't ban it. I don't mind 6-7 memes. I think it's kind of funny. Well, actually, I find it funnier that I find people's reactions to the whole 6-7 meme funnier than the meme itself, to be honest. Because like if the 6-7 meme doesn't really mean anything on its own, then yeah, who cares? It's just a dumb fucking meme that the kids are into. It's like, hey, it's a meme, you know, cool. I just find it hilarious how people react to it. I get more entertainment value out of that. 6-7. 6-7. All right. Where's my Mav? Mav, Kazuha, these two. Let's roll. Do I feel like Genshin's a hard game to get into for new players? Yes, because you cannot skip story, and if you start Genshin now, that means you have fucking 5 years worth of main story to go through. It's honestly one of the biggest problems that Genshin has right now. The fact that if you haven't been keeping up with it, your ass is gonna fucking sit there for fucking 3, 4, 5 weeks doing nothing but catch up with the story. Unless, of course, you know, you constantly just fucking double click, you constantly spam left click to fucking skip everything. And even then, that's gonna take you like a fucking week or two. It's a genuine problem that Genshin has. Like, how do you get more players? Like, for now, Genshin don't have to worry too much because it's Genshin. right? It's the most popular gacha game on the fucking planet, even still. So they might not have to worry about it now. They can just keep kicking the can down the road even some more for a few more years. But eventually, they do have to address it. My question is when? When are they gonna finally address that shit? Like, it's not the game itself is hard. Like, playing Genshin itself is hard or anything. Unless you start, try-harding your dick off in endgame, especially in, like, Stygian Onslaught or some shit. Like, the rest of the game is fucking piss easy. Remember, because remember, Genshin was designed for casual people, right? So story is not that hard. But unironically, the story, which was meant for casual players, is what's keeping new players out, because there is so much story to go through now, and you can't skip it, and in order to like catch up with the rest of the game super fast. Like that alone filters out a lot of potential new players. Like I have plenty of viewers myself who ask me from time to time, like, hey, like, I want to get back into Genshin. Is now a good time? It's either that, or they already know, like, oh, I want to get back into Genshin, but they're already aware that there's so much story that they know they have to catch up on. It just discourages it discourages them, or it turns them off from wanting to play Genshin. It's like, yeah, Genshin the Genshin devs have, like, they put in some updates where it's like, oh, you can teleport straight to Fontaine, you can teleport straight to Sumeru, you can teleport straight to Natlan, you can teleport straight to Nodcry. But that shit don't matter, because a lot of our events are locked behind current progress, current story progress. So, like, sure, it's cool that you're running around Nodcry super early, but what good does that do you? I mean, I guess you could explore it, I guess. Grind some gems that way. But you still gotta get the story done eventually, right? Like, Genshin absolutely needs a fucking skip button. And yet, for some reason, it still doesn't. He is a whale in Genshin? Well, used to be. Not anymore. What's the point of playing a game if you want to double tap all of it? Double tap as in what? Skip story? Here's the thing. Story takes way too goddamn long. I've explained this before, but I'll explain it to you again in case you're wondering why I think gacha games absolutely require a skip button. The longer a gacha game goes, the more story it has. Which means that if you want new players to come pick up your game and they've never played the game before, that means that, like in Genshin's case, as Genshin so very clearly demonstrates, that means that new players have to deal with God knows how much story. And sure, I also agree that ideally most people should read story if you can, because story is a big part of a gacha's content, but that doesn't change the fact that there are people out there who just do not give a shit, myself included. It should be an option, it should be a choice, not something that the game forces down your throat and be like, read our fucking story. People play gacha games or just do anything for their own fucking reasons, bruh. Since we're talking about gacha games, I'll just narrow it down to gacha games. People play gacha games for all sorts of reasons, man. Like, I think that if you're gonna play a gacha game, you should grind that shit every day. But clearly a lot of people don't play gacha games every day. So I can sit here and blab about how I think most gacha players don't even play gacha games correctly, but am I gonna do that? No, not unless it's an actual relevant topic in my conversation. Like, I don't lose sleep over that. People can play gacha games however the fuck they want. Whatever suits their needs, whatever suits their interests. So I think that if you want to read story, cool. Go ahead and read story. If you don't want to, that should also be an option too. Just skip that shit. Though, to be fair, Genshin should also add a proper story playback feature in the game itself, because I still don't think Genshin has one. And like, I don't know how much time you got on your hands, XL down. But a lot of people out there want to play gacha games, but they don't have the time to sit down and read story. There's that whole argument too. Like, I'm glad that a lot of people out there have the time in their personal lives to sit down and just do nothing but read a story, or, you know, read the story. I'm happy you have that kind of time. A lot of us don't, though, myself included. We don't have the time to just sit there and fucking read a story. It should always be a choice, not mandatory, not a forced thing that the game shoves down your throat. Genshin only, yeah, exactly. Like, I think Genshin only has like those voice logs. Yeah, so you can only hear what they say, but you can't see the scenes themselves. Yeah. So at the moment, if you want to go back and rewatch a Genshin story or whatever, you gotta go like watch like YouTube videos or something, right? It's like, bro, come on. That shit is fucking lame, bro. Hey, Yongo, how's it going, man? Like, there's so many problems with the with gacha games not having skip buttons. Like, it's fucking annoying, man. Ain't clear with this team. You need AOE. Oh yeah, that's right. You're right. Because they've been trying to shill Venti. So yeah, you're probably right. I'll try to get this done with this team anyway, but we'll see. But at the same time, it's only floor 11, so shouldn't really be that big of a deal. Ah shit! I forgot to use I forgot to pop who is it? Arlecchino's skill. You work with kids. It's a band number. Yeah, no, I get it. I get it. 6-7. How did this fucking 6-7 meme even get popular anyway? Because I only barely what is it? I only barely learned about the whole 6-7 thing like not too long ago, actually, to be honest. I'm actually kind of curious as to like how it even got popular in the first place, or how it even became a meme in the first place. Oh, a rapper? Oh, okay, it got popularized by a rapper or something. I see. Skipping Not Cry story is a criminal offense. Well, call me a criminal then. He did the hand signs. Oh, like this thing. Yeah, I see. It was a TikTok kid who went viral or something. I see. Don't know why CZ has a fast forward button, because CZ and Smilegate tried fucking copying the shit out of Hoyo. That's the main reason why. But they knew that they couldn't they couldn't like not include a skip button, because even they know how important skip buttons are. So they compromise by giving us a fast forward button instead of a full-blown skip button. Like, literally the worst thing about CZN, like, unironically, I'm not even capping. Like, the fact that CZN doesn't have a full skip button. Like, an actual proper skip button. Instead, it has a fucking dog shit fast forward button. It's like, on one hand, yeah, it's better than nothing. But on the other hand, like, what if they're gonna put that in? Why the fuck didn't you just give us a full-blown fucking you know, skip button in the first place? It's like, come on, bro. Excuse me. Rumor has it Xiaoji wanted a damn raise. Well, I'll treat it as a rumor, but I'll treat it like you know, just as it is, a rumor. But you know, it wouldn't surprise me. Oh, why couldn't I use Kazuha's skill? Oh, I'm lagging for some reason. What the fuck? Why? Fuck. I don't even think my latency. Well, it did jump from like 100 to 100, and it went back down to like 60. I think. That's strange. Fuck was up with that? It's on the roadmap. We just need a sweep function next. What? A skip button? Holy fuck! Really? Or are you just baiting me? So Smilegate wants to shove their story down our throats. Yeah, kinda. Maybe. I wouldn't be surprised if it's more that Smilegate's trying to copy Hoyo because, you know, the Hoyo model is what works. Okay. Furnace Shell Mountain Weasel. Oh, I remember this guy. Veteran Arithmetic. Oh, Geo? Do I smell Geo? Is it time to pull out the boys? Plus Chiori. Is it time for the Geo boys? Let's see. I want to start off with Zhongli Point. Zhongli Point Goro for buffing Chiori, and then where's Ito? Ito. Oh fuck! I think I didn't want to use that first team there. Oh wait, I could have just clicked on reconfigure party. Oops. Star Rail's got an exceptional quality of life stuff. True. True. Now, if only they could give us some more content on top of that. Okay, what do I want to use on first half? Were there any bonuses? Off-field characters gain 75% pyro damage bonus. Oh, I don't have Durin, but Xiangling sure works. It's like, gee, I wonder who else they could mean for that buff. Plunge deck. Oh, they really want you to use Varessa for second half. I'll see if my Geo team still holds up. Shit, not that. Opponent details. Yeah, they really want you to use Pyro here, I imagine. Super heavy Land Rover mech. Oh, this is the that one weekly, not weekly, that one elite boss, right? I don't think I've ever. I think I've only fought this guy sometimes. I forget. In which case, so off-field characters gain 75% pyro damage bonus. Interesting. I wonder if I want to use vape then? The fuck do I use here? This is actually a bit awkward. Because I can use, who is it? I can use Bennett here, because second half doesn't use Bennett. So Benny's open. Benny's open to absolutely smother these losers. Sure, Arlecchino. Actually no. I don't want to take triple pyro. Who the fuck do I want to use here then? Well, shit. This is awkward. Who the? Do I want to use a burn team here? Are we looking at that? Or do we say fuck it? We just run mono pyro, and that is an option, to be fair. Actually, I wonder. Will this team still work? Will my mono pyro Dehya team still work? It might. This is gonna be hilarious. Is Duran off field? Yes, he is. Or at least I think he is. He's supposed to be. I mean, Duran's on. Well, he was on rate up, so I imagine so. Yeah. How's my artifact situation in Genshin? Sharing between your characters, just use whatever? No, every single one of my characters have their own artifacts. I mean, there are some characters that I haven't like taken time to properly build yet, but you'll excuse me for that. Burn works too. I see. Oh god, I can't switch again for some reason. Yeah, I don't know why I just got like a massive ass fucking lag spike there. Fuck. Is that something wrong with my internet, or is that the game? I don't know. Happened again there. Yeah, happening right now too, where I'm trying to switch to Kazuha. Yeah, reconnecting the server. Is my stream dying for you guys? Now the game just kicked me out of Spiral Abyss for some reason. It's fine for you. Okay, this is really weird. I don't know what the fuck is going on. No snapshot with Xiangling. To be fair, you're probably right. I should probably snapshot with Xiangling for more damage. Maybe it's Genshin servers. Yeah, maybe. I guess so. Genshin servers usually are okay. They very rarely like, you know, go haywire on their own. Oh yeah, right. I gotta snapshot with Xiangling first. At least I didn't have to use Dehia's ult there. So Dehia, Monopyro Dehia there is not exactly efficient. So they really want you to use Venti there, I think. Well, not I think, they really want you to. Yeah, I imagine Varessa will like immediately fucking break this dude. Yeah, they really want you to use Varessa here, I guess. That and the Monopyro Dehia team just wasn't efficient enough. Like, they can do it, just it's gonna take them way too long. If it was my stream, internet would like, yeah, I mean, you guys would have been like, you know, you guys would have been pressing F in my chat, if it were my own internet. But I've had a lot of recent internet issues, so I can't rule out that possibility. My Ito does damage. Yeah, I'm pretty proud of my Ito. He is C6, not because I wanted him to be, but because I was trying to pull for Cookie back when she first came out, and Ito happened to be the 5-star with that showed up with their banner. So I ended up in my attempt to C6 Cookie, I ended up with an E6 Ito, C6 Ito too. I think he's decently built. I definitely could go back and rework his gear a bit more, but for what he is, he's pretty good, I think. Sorry if it's a dumb question, but did you ever play, did I ever play? Yes, I am that guy you're thinking of. Toe Sniper 98, the dude who made who used to make combat arms videos. Yeah, that's me. Maito does more damage than some people's skirk. Well, I am not lying when I say I really like this game. Who are you missing? Flynn's and a Nepha. I would have gotten a Nepha if I didn't lose the coin flip. Flynn's I actively skipped. But don't get me wrong, if I could pull for them, I would have. Okay, let's play the game how they intend me to do it. Let's see, that means flinging in Venti, I think. I wonder if they want you to use a rainbow build. Is that what they're called? Or maybe they want you to use double Animo, double Pyro, I guess. Because I can't use Durin right now. He's not ready yet. Maybe I could give him like a rudimentary what is it? Maybe I could give him a rudimentary what is it? Gear. Go strongbox some gilded pieces for him real quick. Just give him something to work with for now, and like not really give any shit about how good his stats are, and just something for him to work with. What would my team lineup even look like? Like, what positions would everyone be in too? Because I usually like putting Venti with the few times I actually do use him these days. I usually like putting his ass as second up in the second position. Wanderer? Scara? Do I want to use his ass? Maybe. Fuck, I don't know. Well, let's do it, I guess. Fucking rare ass Scaramouche gameplay in big old 2025. Almost 2026. Imagine that. And I think they said they wanted us to use the Veresa team. So, what was the Veresa team again? Actually, do they want us to use Veresa? What the fuck was Veresa's team? It was Veresa. Did Veresa want Bennett, or did she want somebody else? Because if she wants Bennett in her team, then that's gonna be awkward. Who was the third? Who was the fourth for Veresa's team? Because Veresa's core is what? Veresa, where is she? Veresa, Shenyun. Where is she at? Shenyun, Yansan. Where's she at? There you are. And I keep forgetting who the fourth is. Nasu's trending on Twitter. No surprise. Hey, Thesia, welcome back. Only one chapter left. How long am I planning to stream? Maybe for like another... Oh god, I'm supposed to end the stream right now. For fuck's sake. I'll try to stream for another hour, I guess. Because I want to get at least Spiral Abyss and Theater done right now. Ideally, I wanted to finish Theater, Theater, Abyss, and Stygian Onslaught. I don't think I'm gonna have the time for that unless I can somehow cram them all in under a month. Farina works. Chevy works. Interesting. I'll go with the Farina, maybe. Because Shenyun technically is my healer, I believe, right? Why does Chevy work? Doesn't Chevy need you to run double Pyro, double Electro? I'll run Farina because of that. And then Point can be, or Anchor can be Shenyun. In terms of fun, what is my favorite team? The Dehya team that I used just earlier. The Dehya team. There's a team that one of my Twitch viewers gave me like last year, like a year and a half ago. I don't really have a name for it. I don't know how many people use it, but it's a team that has Yelan, Raiden, Nahida, and Jean in it. I don't know if that team is an actual thing or not, but it's basically a Hyperbloom team on crack. That's awkward. Yeah, no problem. I want to at least finish Spiral Abyss right now anyway. Because how does this team work? Hopefully that's not in the exact wrong one. Actually, this shit is even slower than my GACHA team. Okay, yeah, they really want you to use who is it? They really want you to use Durin here. I might actually take the time to go and strongbox Durin. What is it? I might go back. I might actually take the time to strongbox Durin some emergency gilded pieces right now, because Xiangling doesn't work in that team. Because her Pyronado, whatever it's called, doesn't even fucking reach Venti's fucking bussy hole. So that's not good. All right, fuck you, game. I will fucking strongbox some gilded pieces then, I guess. Fuck off. What are some pieces I can fucking trash? I guess all the Serenity pieces, I guess. What is this again? Silken Moon Serenade. This is the support set, right? I think I want to be careful with what I. I'll leave that alone. Actually, I'm gonna just go through this one because I think this one is the DPS set. So, go to these ones. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. Oh, this one's actually good. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. ER double crit. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. Oh, was that defense double crit? Yeah, it's defense percent. Still double crit, so we're keeping it just off principle. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. Double crit. Fuck you. Fuck you. Well, this one has crit damage, ER, attack, and flat defense. Fuck off. Fuck you, 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 fuck you. This one gives free crit rate, right? I guess I'll keep it. At least it has double attack for what that's fucking worth in this game. This one, double attack, EM. Okay, sure, fine. Fuck off, fuck off, fuck off, fuck off, fuck off, fuck off. Okay. I'm on, what is it, Gilded Piece set right now? Yes, Gilded Dreams, yes. Let's see, attack percent. I think he already has a cup. That's decent, I think. I think he already has enough flowers. Fuck you. EM, no. I'm looking for, what, crit damage, I think? Oh, God. Oh, decent flower. Hopefully it rolls pretty well. Attack percent. dog shit subs though, but at the moment can't really complain. This is something. I think technically this one's better. Yeah, I'll give him that. What's that moaning? What moaning? Where's Duran? Gotta look for his ass. Oh, right, he's in the team. This one, okay. Nice crit damage. It's actually what he needs, actually. ER. Or my HP rolls, thank you. Give me flight HP here, real quick game. Flight HP. Oh, HP percent. Technically, it's even better. All right, flight HP right here, boys. Flight HP. Give me the flight HP. Hey, crit damage, nice. Max roll too. It's pretty decent for a starter one. He's already got a decent feather. Cup is decent. I think I got a double crit flower here that he can take. Where the fuck is it? Oh, these ones. Actually, is it these ones? No. Where the fuck is Gilded? Fucking excuse me? Was that not a flower? No, it's right here. Yeah. There we go. I knew I wasn't going fucking insane. Ew. At least it wasn't flat fucking defense. Crit damage, which is good. More crit damage, excellent. I think they were both low rolls though, so that kind of sucks. Yeah, fucking 3 low rolls. Fuck you. 3 fucking low rolls. Fuck off, Genshin. Dog shit fucking gacha game. Holy fucking shit. Go fucking suck a dick that way. Alright, let's look for a fucking crit rate something. Do I like Genshin or WoW more? Strictly speaking, I like Genshin more, but that doesn't mean I still don't like that doesn't mean I don't like WoW. I play both, obviously. Well, I say obviously, but in case you're not familiar with me as a streamer, and it looks like it's your first time in my chat, so you might not. No, I play both. Let's see, crit damage. Technically, this is okay because this set gives free crit rate, so I'll keep that. No. Oh, crit damage. Subsets suck though. How good were these subs? Attack percent ER, acceptable. This one's dog shit. Defense, HP, crit rate, but no crit damage, so fuck you. HP, attack, defense, HP, attack, HP, defense, crit rate. Oh, double, so I'll keep that. Do I want this? No, because 4th line is... who the fuck cares? Double crit ER. Double crit ER. Double crit. Plus ER. Okay. Looking for a crit damage circlet, boys. Crit damage. Fuck you. This one that wouldn't be bad if, like, what, attack percent or ER were crit damage instead. Inset Pyro, only 1 good sub though, so that shit fucking sucks dick. Another Pyro Cup, no good subs though. Let's see. No. Oh, going to the cups now. Dog shit, dog shit. Shit, shit. Shit, shit. 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 It's physical, so by default, it's shit. Hold on, what was that? Attack, EREM, crit damage. Maybe? I guess I'll keep that. Geo, EM is fucking worthless. Maybe? It used to be double crit. It's double crit, so on principle I keep that, even if I don't want to. No. No. Fuck you. Why the fuck? Oh, this is the fucking scroll set, so yeah, I think I keep all this just because these are all support pieces, I think. Oh yeah, right. I can go through wander pieces and fucking filter everything out here. Okay. No fucking circlet? Alright, fuck you. Ooh, pyro damage double crit. Ooh. That's a good alternative. Even though this one rolled pretty decent. And we can always just save that for somebody else, I guess. EM is not bad per se. Crit rate, would prefer crit damage, but I'll take it. Crit damage, there we go. Another fucking low roll, though. Fuck you. Hey, and there's the one down the line. Let's see, can we reshape this shit? Crit rate, crit damage, please. This is even fucking worse. Fuck you. Oh god, this game is a fucking joke, bruh. Even then, the shit low rolled 8.9. That's at least like what? Aren't they both low rolls? Fuck you. Maybe one low roll, one decent one. I think crit damage rolled pretty well here. I think because I think if you roll 19.4, I think the two rolls I got were decent. Oh, select the result. This one. I think technically they still could have been better, but I think if you get 19.4, your rolls were okay, but your base crit damage value was low. I think this one started off with a 6.2, yeah. Started with 6.2 crit damage and 2.7 crit rate, so that shit sucks. Whatever, it's alright, I guess. Fucking quad crit roll, and it's still not even a 40 CV artifact, bro. Fuck you. Alright, well, time to try to get him the best crit damage circle I can. Well, what stats is he missing for now? He still needs a bit of crit rate. I don't know how much ER he wants. So I'll just try to get him the best one I have. The best off piece I have. This one's decent. 9.3, 5.2. This one has 10%. Has a bit of EM. 6.2 ER, 17.5. Ooh, this one would be really good. Both really high crit rate and attack. How many? This one rolled 2-3 or 3-2. Okay, we're giving him that. All right, looks okay. Let's give him a shot then. Alright, back to no, not that's theater. Back to Spiral. Game sucks. Shit rolls. Yep. Welcome to Genshin Impact. Half this game is fucking cussing out the devs for giving you dog shit gear rolls. You have not truly played this game until you have told Hoyoverse to go fuck themselves at least once while while rolling artifact pulls, or something like that. Ugh. Okay, well, in this case, now what the fuck do I do? I think they actually wanted you to use Venti, because I think Venti becomes an on-field, kind of, if you do his buff. If that's how I remember that shit. Which is fucking hilarious. Scara again, I guess. We'll try his ass out. And then where's Durin? There he is. You little motherfucker. Actually, I'll swap Venti's and Durin's positions around a bit. And then Benny, I think. And what was my fucking Varessa team? Oh god, I gotta remember it all over again. Varessa... Actually, what was my team rotation I wanted to do for Varessa again? Was what, Farina? Farina... Was it Shenyan first, or was it Yansan first? I'll go with, Yansan first? And then Shenyan, and then Varessa. Let's see how that works out then. Well, what echoes are Genshin artifacts? What are worse Genshin artifacts, I think. But only barely. Wu was not exactly, Wu was not exactly, you know, paradise either, but... what do I do with Durin again? Oh, I'm not playing Durin right. Because he's supposed to have his, what's he fucking supposed to do again? Doesn't he have his, off-field thing where he starts shooting fucking, fire bullets at people? How the fuck do you do that? There we go. I think that's how I do it. That was way too fucking early. I think? Or was I not supposed to fucking switch him off? Am I not supposed to switch him off? Is you that NF might rerun next patch? Am I gonna try to get her? Yeah, sure. Because she's a character I don't have, so. I was fine. Oh, was I playing him right then? Maybe I shouldn't spend too much time with the Wanderer here. These ones take quite a bit of time to kill, though.
身の程を知れ。みんながそばにいてくれるわ。
ここだよ。逃げようなんて思わないでよね。
腐食、神聖、属性を見下ろさない。へい、これで君ごとき
Can't even see the
僕を
fucking.
直視する気が。全力攻撃だ。くらい。
足元に気をつけて。風だ。
腐食、神聖。
Double tap E for with the Duran. Okay. Because I don't think I double tapped in the beginning.
遅い。みんなは俺が守れ。
ふう、逃げようなんて思わないでよ。
危ない。物語は始まったばかりだよ。これでこれでこれで、へい、図が高いぞ。みんながそばにいてくれるわ。
ここだよ。風だ。
気をつけて。物語は始まったばかりだ。風よ。これで、へい、これで君ごとき僕を直視。全力攻撃だ。燃えろ。
逃げようなんて思わないでよね。
気をつけて。物語は始まったばかり。天へと前。へい、これで、へい、図が高いぞ。みんなは俺が守れ。せっ、
一緒に遊ぼうよ。風だ。
危ない。物語は始まったばかりだ。風よ。へい、これでこれで、へい、君ごとき僕を直視。全力攻撃だ。ボール。
逃げようなんて思わないでよね。
危ない。物語は始まったばかり。天へと前。へい、これで身の程を知れ。みんながそばにいてくれるわ。
風だ。
任せて。
Rotation was a bit too early there.
始まったばか。風よ。へい、死にたいようだ。
Honestly, my Dehya team just did that, just cleared that as basically as quickly. Unless it's just supposed to take you a long ass time just to go through that. Actually, no, I was supposed to use Shenyun's triple jump thing and then do that. Oh, and I screwed up Varessa's rotation too, so that's awkward. Oh, for fuck's sake, they want you to go all the way back here? Oh, fuck, man. I forgot they want you to do this. I forgot that's how fucking Spiral Abyss works in this dog shit fucking game.
危ない。運命の変わり目。属性を見下ろさない。これで、へい、図が高いぞ。
Hey, okay, gotcha. How's it going, man?
俺が守れ。
風だ。お、
任せて。運命の変わり目。風よ。へい、これで、へい、身の程を知れ。みんながそばにいてくれるわ。
ふう、逃げようなんて思わないでよ。
任せて。物語は始まったばかり。これで君ごとき僕を直視。全力攻撃だ。
ここだよ。風だ。
物語は始まったばかり。天へと前。へい、これで、へい、図が高いぞ。みんなは俺が守れ。燃えろ。
一緒に遊ぼうよ。逃げようなんて。
気をつけて。腐食、神聖、風よ。これでこれで、へい、これで、へい、身の程を知れ。みんながそばにいてくれるわ。
ふう、風だ。
任せて。物語は始まったばか。属性を見下ろさない。これで、へい。
Oh, dude ran out of Venti's what is it?
これで、へ
Venti's fucking ult range, so that took a little bit longer. That's kind of a waste of an ult.
呼吸を整えよう。カウントスタート。風よ散れ。八方の風羽ばた。ジャスティス。頭突き。ヒーロー剣山。突撃。文句をたたい。合図を待てよな。もっと早くもっと強く。散れ。中風ホームにキス。吹き飛べ。ジャスティス。行くよ。突撃。くらえ。突撃。よっお披露目だ。イカズチのごとく。
Okay, so the first half was supposed to take a long time. If you have a Varesa team, then yeah, second half should be easy. Shit, I forgot Venti doesn't have his ult. Neither does Durin, so that's kind of awkward. Fuck you, asshole.
全力攻撃だ。もう
ここだよ。
危ない。属性を見下らせ。これでいや。みんなは俺が守れ。くらえ。
一緒に遊ぼうよ。風だ。
気をつけて。運命の変わり目。天へと舞う。礼をわきまえる虫けらだ。全力攻撃だ。
逃げようなんて思わないでよね。
危ない。物語は始まったばかり。風よこれで。これで。みんながそばにいてくれるわ。
ふう風だ。
不食新生天へと舞う。
I wonder if I should have done my full rotation there or not, because that means that my Venti and my Durin do not have their ults ready to go for 12.3. We shall find out.
呼吸を整えよう。カウントスタート。取るに足らぬ。八方の風羽ばたく。いたたた。はあ。くらえ頭突き。はあ。たはあ。光り輝くがいい。
Also, Farina is almost useless here because all the enemies are fucking Hydra.
千人のご高齢だ。突撃。行くよ。ジャスティス。ヒーロー剣山。ガジャーン。呼吸を整えよう。カウントスタート。散れ。八方の風羽ばたく。行くよ。そりゃジャスティス。くらえジャスティス。くらえいやお
Yeah, I'm thinking whether or not I want to do this with Farina now. I guess whoever suggested Farina in YouTube chat forgot that 12.2 had Hydro enemies in it.
全力攻撃だ。
ここだよ。
任せて。
逃げようなんて思わないでよね。
物語は始まったばかり。属性を見下らせ。これで身の程を知らん。いや、みんながそばにいてくれるわ。
ふう
落ちる。
ここだよ。風だ。
これで全力攻撃だ。
足元に気をつけて。逃げようなんて思わないでよね。
危ない。捕食新鮮天へとなる。へいこれでへい君ごとき僕を直視。みんながそばにいてくれるわ。
一緒に遊ぼうよ。風だ。
気をつけて。物語は始まったばかり。属性を見下ろす。これでへい。
Okay, how much time did I spend there? I feel like that was a better rotation than last time.
お披露目だ。
I think slightly.
僕の名もイカズチのごとく合図を待てよな。風よ散れ。中風幸運のキス。行くよ。超必殺ハンマーくらえ。ドーンヒーロー剣山。ドーン頭突き突撃。もっと早くもっと強く。買う。風よ散れ。八方の風羽ばた。行くよ。突撃。えいえい。ドーンそはあドーンガジャーン。世界を熱狂の渦に。呼吸を整えよう。合図を待てよな。散れ。中風幸運のキス。行くよ。ジャスティス。ジャスティス。頭突き。ジャスティス。くらえ。やってくれたね。もっと早くもっと散れ。行くよ。ヒーロー剣山。
There we go. I think second side is charged up. Their rotations for final side, at least. No.
風よこれでへい。全力攻撃。
ここだよ。
Barely not. Fuck you. Okay.
一緒に遊ぼうよ。ここだよ。お。
Okay, one more.
みんなは俺が守れ。もう
逃げようなんて思わないでよね。
運命の変わり目。これでへいこれで身の程を知れ。
Also, what was this boss's gimmick
全力
again?
攻撃。
And my rotations here are not good enough.
属性を見下ろす。
Or my energy rotations are nowhere near as good as they ought to be.
一緒に遊ぼうよ。
みんなは俺が。
ここだよ。風だ。
危ない。腐食新鮮風よこれでへいこれでへい。図が高いぞ。へい。
No, I guess when he charges up like that, you do a lot of damage to him when you take him out of it, I guess.
腐食新鮮へいこれでへいこれでへいこれで。
Either way, though, this team still takes way
知
too
り
long.
たいようだね。よし。
足元に気をつけて。
Team still takes too long. I need somebody better than I need somebody better than Scaramouche. I'm thinking I can't run double whatchamacallit, Pyro for that. Or double Animo, sorry. Double Pyro's fine. Also, I'm gonna use somebody other than Farina there too. Let's try Harlequino, I think. Which one was this one again? Maybe Mawika here? She'll just be an off. She'll just be an off field though. I mean, this basically is a Natlan team if we're gonna use Varessa here. So, sure, why not? See how that goes.
却下する全力攻撃だ燃え
ここだよ風だ
気をつけて
物語は始まったばかり。
いやいやみんなは俺が守る
足元に気をつけて逃げようなんて思わない
任せて
物語は始まったばかり。
I forgot to do Arlecchino's. Actually, it doesn't matter. There's so many fucking enemies here. She can get her shit real easy.
みんながそばにいてくれる
風だ
物語は始まったばかりだ。
却下するいやせいみんなは俺が守れくらい
足元に気をつけて逃げようなんて
気をつけて
腐食新鮮
貫こういや
I actually wonder, do you just want to use nothing but off fields? Because I feel like having an on field is actively. I'm actually kind of curious now. Excuse me. Where's Duran? Missed my Banyue pulls. How'd they go? Terribly. Lost the coin flip. Still trying to grind polychromes for him before his banner's out. But at this point, I'm gonna have to spend money for his ass, which I didn't want to do.
全力攻撃だ
話が通じないならただここだよ風だ
物語は始まったばかり。
足元に気をつけて
みんながそばにいてくれるわ
グオパー火をふう 逃げようなんて思わないでよね。
気をつけて。
物語は始まったばかりだよ。
燃えろ。はっへっへっ。みんなは俺が守れ。くらえ。
ここだよ。風だ。料理の時間だよ。
危ない。
師匠の技を食らいなさい。
物語は始まったばかりだよ。
一緒に遊ぼうよ。
Now my team's rotations are kind of off state.
燃えろ。
ウオパー火をヘ
全力攻撃だ。せい。
足元に気をつけて。逃げようなんて思わない。熱々でしょ。
危ない。
物語は始まったばかりだよ。
ここだよ。
くらえ。みんながそばにいてくれれば絆。
一緒に遊ぼうよ。風だ。料理の時間だよ。
I'm not even gonna use Shang-Li's ult there because it's not even gonna. It's probably not even gonna reach. If I bring Shangling there, Shangling can't hit the system mages because they get dragged up. So does that mean Shangling is still a good option here?
よし、燃えろ。みんなは俺が。
足元に気をつけて。逃げようなんて熱々でしょ。師匠の技を
任せて。
物語は始まったばかり。
くらえ。
一緒に遊ぼうよ。料理の時間だよ。
燃えろ。
足元に気をつけて。
せい。全力攻撃。
一緒に遊ぼうよ。風だ。
危ない。
腐食神聖。
ふう。
Okay, now here they spawn.
任せて。みんながそばにいてくれれば絆。
一緒に遊ぼうよ。逃げようなんて思わないで。
運命の変わり目。
足元に気をつけて。はあ。
全力攻撃だ。
ふう。風だ。
気をつけて。
運命の変わり目。
一緒に遊ぼうよ。
みんながそばにいてくれるわ。
逃げようなんて思わないでよね。
気をつけて。
腐食神聖。
料理の時間だよ。
くらえ。
ここだよ。
みんなは俺が守れ。
一緒に遊ぼうよ。風だ。
気をつけて。
腐食神聖。
熱々でしょ。師匠の技を食らいなさい。
へっ。
それや。ふう。
全力攻撃だ。せい。
逃げようなんて思わないでよね。
気をつけて。
運命の変わ
And
り
this
目。
takes way too long.
くらえ。
So no, Shangling's not the answer here either. Unless Veracity can get this shit done in like 45 seconds, which they could, maybe?
カウントスタート。風よ散れ。千人のご高齢だ。続き。ジャスティス。
Well, not if Veracity just randomly gets fucking caught on the dude's fucking body itself. Yeah, no, okay. This abyss was crazy toxic. For me personally, I don't know if it's whether I just don't know how to play my Duran team properly, or if it's because like I don't have a good enough character for first side. I'm still trying to figure that shit out. Just go Malwika? Yeah, I could. And I wanted to get all the Genshin endgame shit done today, but I guess not, huh? I'm gonna have to stream tomorrow again, tomorrow too then. Well, I already was planning to stream tomorrow too, but I was planning to get some other shit done, but I guess not. Where's my Wika premium team? Taking triple pyro is kind of. I guess I'll be taking Chevy because I think I saw somebody recommend Chevy. I thought you wanted double pyro and double electro for that, but I guess it doesn't. I guess I don't know. Maybe it doesn't matter. The shit is hilarious. Should have just used that team from the start. The fuck was I trying to build Durin for? Build ults here, I guess. Did I clear the first two rooms already? I did, but you know, I like to do everything in one shot. Gotta build up Bennett's ult here.
は俺が守る。くらい。
響け格のね手加減なしよ。口封じは任せたからね。
この天下で裁く。
お主でこの刀を見つ
冒険だ冒険。燃えろ。全力攻撃。
じゃあ行くよ。どよめく進学。さあ働きなさい。悪用の力を思い知りなさい。
石煙に葬られよ。
This rotation definitely could have been better.
みんなは俺が守れ。せえ。
わけ山の地手加減なしよ。口封じは任せたからね。
Bill Bennett's ult felt first.
烈日よ私に従え。
Duran barely has a good team right now because he lacks a DPS unit. Oh, so it's not just me then. Because yeah, that team feels really awkward to play. Because like, who's your fourth gonna be?
呼吸を整えよう。動けもっと早く。
知れ。中風本に。
頭突きジャスティス。行くよ。ヒーロー剣山。無駄だってイカズチのごとくカウントスタート。
風よ知れ。八方の風羽ばたく。
ヒーロー剣山。くらえ頭突き。そりゃヒーロー剣山。これは必要。呼吸を整えよう。合図を待てよな。
風よ知れ。中風本に。
行くよ。はあダイビングフリップ。えい頭突きジャスティス。最後の警告だ。はあ
風よ知れ。
そりゃジャスティス。怖いよ。行くよ。突撃くらえ。
I also don't have Hex and Zircle. Yeah, I don't have those buffs either yet because I haven't done any of them. So yeah, maybe that could also be a reason why.
みんながそばにいてくれ。
さあ働きなさい。悪用の力を追う。
太陽の炎を。せえ。全力攻撃。
どよめく進学火炎を刻め。口封じは任せたからね。
石煙に葬られよ。
I am gonna lie, this Maoika team doesn't feel like it's great for this boss either. Because aren't I supposed to fill up the pyro bar really fast or some shit?
山の地
燃えろ。みんなは俺が守る。この天下で裁く。
悪用の力を思い知りなさい。どよめく進学
石煙に葬られよ。
We'll still kill him. Then the question becomes,
手加減なしよ。トキトラリー、リツパパ、そうよ。
how much time exactly will how fast will the second half be able to kill?
投降しろ。動くな。もっと早く、もっと強く動け。風よ散れ。千人のご高麗だ。見ててよ。ヒーロー決断。頭突き。はあ。武器を捨てろ。はあ。合図を待てよな。はっ、散れ。八方の風、幅。行くよ。ジャスティス。ヒーロー決断。最後の警告だ。これはきつい。呼吸を整えよう。動け。はっ、散れ。頭突き。突撃。くらえ。行くよ。突撃。
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'm gonna have to do the Hex and Circle quests first and then come back to this. Because yeah, the Malwika team just wasn't cutting it against the fire boss. Maybe if I was able to, maybe if my Varessa team could pump out more damage, nah. Or if they were able to pump out more damage, sure. If I had maybe an extra 20 seconds to work with, ish. Or even 10 seconds would have been great too. I don't know if Varessa would have been able to kill with just another 10 seconds there, but yeah, no. I'm feeling like I'm gonna have to. They want you to do the fucking Hex and Circle shit first. You can apply Pyro faster with Malwika by dash canceling a charge? What the fuck? Dash canceling a charge? You mean as soon as she hits with her when she starts doing burnouts on her motorcycle, as soon as you see her hit, dash can DC out of it, and then start up another charge, DC, start up another charge, DC charge, DC start like that over and over? Jesus. Then again, Hu Tao exists, so it shouldn't be that hard. But would that be good enough though? Maybe. I don't know. Chev does nothing for that team. Hey, blame the dumbass in my YouTube chat who was like, "Hey, use Chevy in that team." After somebody recommended I use Farina in a floor that had Hydra enemies in it, or enemies that were immune to Hydra on it, so I guess YouTube chat's a great place to go for team suggestions, I guess. Anyways, I gotta get out of here. I was supposed to have been gone an hour ago, because I gotta go off to work. Don't even have time to make lunch now. Just gotta go right away. How do I feel about FGO ending? We'll see if it really is ending or not. Come back next week. Hey, Kierime, if that's how I say your name. How have I been? I've been doing alright. And this week kind of sucked in terms of work though, because for some reason I didn't make enough money. I didn't make nearly as much money this week as I did last week, or previous weeks for that matter. Just randomly just didn't make enough money, even though I was working the exact. I felt like I was working the very similar hours, but okay, whatever. He meant use Chevy and not Cloud Retainer? I don't know, man. I think Dorkin is pretty clearly saying Chevy is doing nothing for me in that team. Especially if you use Bennett. Well, Bennett's already been it's already taken by my Wika team, so pick and choose, man. Yeah, I gotta get out of here, so. I've already overstayed my welcome by about an hour, so. Can't stay for longer than that. Or longer than this. See, I think Tarok got off stream already, so can't rate him. Let's see. Oh, I can send you guys over to Fob Master. Looks like he started up his stream. What's he playing? Wilwa? Oh yeah. Chev literally only wants to be. Yeah, I know, Dorkin. Even as I put in Chevy into that team to try her, I was like, doesn't Chevy want just to be in? She's only ever useful in double pyro, double electro. Because yeah, she's the overload character. Like quite literally, overload the character. Actually, no, I'm gonna send you guys to Zajev's stream. I've already who is it? I've already rated Fob Master plenty of times. For some reason, Zajev is still streaming right now. Oh, because he's discussing Columbina leaks. Leaks. Okay. But yeah, no idea who. Well, I have no idea why that guy from YouTube was like, oh yeah, put Chevy in there. So yeah, no, Dorkin. That's what I was thinking. But somebody was like, oh, Chevy's good there. So I was like, okay, I guess I'll try her out then. Maybe you know something I don't. Anyways, enough of me bitching. I'll come back tomorrow. We'll try to finish Genshin endgame shit tomorrow. If not, on what, Monday or something, I guess. Anyways, go say hi to Mr. Zajev for me. He's streaming, but yeah, like I said before, Columbina leaks, not links, leaks. So, yeah. Take care, everybody. I gotta get going, and see you guys hopefully tomorrow.